Hey guys, how are we doing today? Today we're watching Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Now this is a pretty big Jim Carrey movie that I have not seen before, and that's saying a lot because I think I've seen pretty much every other Jim Carrey movie. I've seen The Majestic, directed by Frank Darabont, and I'm a huge Jim Carrey fan. I used to watch all these movies when I was a kid. You know, The Mask, Liar Liar, Me, Myself, and Irene. I even like Full Dick and Jane. Even though it's after his peak, it's actually a fun watch as well. You got Alec Baldwin in it, and Bruce Almighty's the big one, and Cable Guy is my personal favorite Jim Carrey movie because he's this creepy dude, but he's also funny at the same time. He can balance it out with Matthew Broderick, and yeah, he was basically my childhood, to be honest with you. And speaking of, I think he's retiring, which is crazy. I haven't seen the two Sonic movies, so I can't really give my opinion on those movies. But he's retiring after this one. He's had enough, so I don't blame him. He's had a great career. So, but yeah, when it comes to dramatic movies, though, I have seen the number 23, and I kind of got bored midway through. But he fits in with the seriousness. He doesn't feel out of place, which is a really important thing. And he's kind of like Adam Sandler in the sense that he can maybe do a bit of both because Adam Sandler is brilliant in Uncut Gems. He's brilliant in Reign Over Me. And I haven't seen the One Punch, what's it called? Punch Drunk Love. I haven't seen that, but apparently he's brilliant in that. So comedians tend to do well in these situations, unless your name's Chris Rock and you try and do Saw. Yeah. But anyway, this movie, I don't know what to expect. This is a pretty popular movie that I have not seen, and I've never really gave it a chance. But now I'm in the mood for it. It's on Netflix, so why the hell not? And hopefully I enjoy it. But yeah, I have no idea what the plot is about, and I'm not quite sure what the title means. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. It's an interesting title, very interesting title. But yeah, without further ado, let's fucking do it, boys and girls. Three, two, one, go. This was the same year as Bruce Almighty as well. Fucking hell. You scratched my car!
Today is a holiday invented by greeting card companies to make people feel like crap. I ditched work today. Only I could meet someone new. I guess my chances of that happening are somewhat diminished, seeing that I'm incapable of making eye contact with a woman I don't know. Maybe I should get back.
It's interesting
Why
watching
do I
Carey
fall
play
in
someone.
love with every woman I see who shows me the least bit of attention?
Yeah, he lacks a bit of confidence. He's not very eccentric in this movie, like he is in other ones. He's clearly interested, though. That's a good sign.
There could possibly be a job like that. I mean, how many hair colors could there be?
Someone's got that job.
Probably.
Agent Orange. I came up with that one. I apply my personality in a paste.
Oh, I doubt that very much.
You don't know me, so you don't know, do you?
This is a bit awkward. She's clearly interested in him.
My name's Clementine, by the way.
It's a pretty name, though. It really is nice. It's means merciful, right?
I'm a vindictive little bitch, truth be told.
Gee, I wouldn't think that about you.
Why wouldn't you think that about me?
What the fuck?
It seemed nice, so.
Oh, now I'm nice? Do you know any other adjectives? I don't need nice. I don't need myself to be it, and I don't need anybody else to be it at me.
Oh, bless him. He's not comfortable in these situations.
You're not a stalker or anything, right?
You're the one that talked to me, remember?
That is the oldest trick in the stalker book.
There's a stalker book. Okay.
She's very upfront.
Do you want to have a drink?
Normally, you know.
I have lots of drinks, and I could, Sorry, that was stupid. I'm embarrassed now. Oh, good night, Joe.
That's like reverse psychology, that is.
Cute.
Drink up, young man. We'll make the whole seduction part less repugnant. I'm just kidding. Come on.
Bro, this is so awkward.
I'm gonna marry you. I know it.
Okay.
Boy, she's a character, she is. She's fucking crazy.
Joel,
I'm kind of into it, you know.
you should come up to the Charles with me sometime. I would like you to call me. Would you do that? I would like it.
Yes.
I like how, like, sporadic and upfront she is. I don't know why you left. You should have stayed with her. Yeah, what else are you gonna do, buddy?
You miss me?
Oddly enough, I do.
You said I do. I guess that means we're married.
I guess so.
They all like polar opposites, though. She's very upfront and all that, and he's very passive, and he.
Yes? Can I help you? Can I help you with something?
Frodo.
What are you doing here?
I'm not really sure what you're asking me.
The fuck? What's he doing in this? He looks so young. Why's he crying? What the fuck happened? Kirsten Dunst is in this. Mark Ruffalo. Elijah. Bro, this is a stacked cast. And Tom Wilkinson from Rush Hour. I love this cast.
Patrick, stop it.
What the fuck?
I thought, I'd go over to work, give her an early Valentine, and she's there with this guy. And she looks at me like she doesn't even know who I am.
Can I help you find something, sir?
Wow.
What you doing here, baby?
Can you imagine your girlfriend doing that to you?
Something, sir.
I would react the same way, to be honest. I'd be so shocked. Clementine Krasinski is. Joel erased from her memory.
What is it?
I don't know. It's some place that does a thing.
Oh, their relationship must have gone really bad then.
Oh my God! Stan!
Sorry, I was
Lurking.
sorry.
My man Ruffalo, he looks so young in this.
Suffice it to say that Miss Krasinski was not happy, and she wanted to move on. We provide that possibility.
Krasinski was not happy.
The first thing we need you to do, Mr. Barish, is to go home and collect everything you own that has some association with Clementine. We'll use these items to create a map of Clementine in your brain. We want to empty your life of Clementine. And after the mapping is done,
Would that be harder if you had social media, though, and internet? I guess you just block their account, maybe, or...
You can't have the procedure done 3 times in 1 month.
Buster,
Well, it's just in
that's a
our policy
dog.
here. How are you today, Mr. Bear?
So when someone's grieving as well.
I'm right there.
Oh.
skilled technicians. He'll be handling your case tonight.
And my friends, Rob and Carrie, invited us to this party at the beach. Met Clementine.
I'm sorry.
Is there any risk of brain damage?
Well,
Question.
technically speaking, the procedure is brain damage, but it's on a par with a night of heavy drinking. Nothing you'll miss.
Fuck that. I wouldn't feel comfortable.
Healthy activity up there, getting healthy readouts.
This kind of reminds me of Total Recall. To a certain extent.
We'll dispose of these mementos when we're done here. That way you won't be confused later by their unexplainable presence in your home.
It's 3 o'clock.
I kind of wrecked your car.
Driving drunk. It's pathetic.
You're freaked out because I was out late without you. You're trying to figure out, did she fuck someone tonight?
I assume you fucked someone tonight. Isn't that how you get people to like you?
Oh. cut deep. He had a straight face when he said that as well.
Right?
Your keys.
Got it.
Clem, let me drive you home.
Get out of my face, faggot!
Look at it out here. I'm erasing you and I'm happy. You did it to me first. By morning, you'll be gone. The perfect ending to this piece of shit story.
That girl? Yeah, that's this guy's girl. Yeah.
I kind of fell in love with her that night. What? You little fuck. What? She was unconscious, man.
Oh,
Pair
new
of
boyfriend.
panties is what?
Oh, it's fucked up. What a creep.
Jesus. What? How unethical? It's not really.
Patrick, you stole the girl's panties.
What a freak. Is that why he's doing that kind of job?
There's someone.
I don't see anyone.
It's like a visual representation of what they're doing to his brain, I guess. I don't know.
No. I want to have a baby.
Clem, do you really think you could take care of a kid?
What?
Say, don't want to talk about this.
We're fucking gonna talk about it! You can't just say something like that and say you don't want to talk about it. I love children. I'm creative and smart and I'd make a fucking great mother. It's you, Joel.
I tell you everything. Every damn embarrassing thing. You don't trust me.
Constantly talking isn't necessarily communicating.
That's true.
I don't do that.
I want to know you. Share things, Joel.
Mm-hmm.
That's what intimacy is. I'm really pissed that you said that to me.
Sorry.
Can I leave for a while? My girlfriend's really upset. Patrick, we're right in the middle of erasing this poor man's...
Sam. Run more or help.
Yeah, the poor man who
See?
was in relationship with the girl you just...
Wants me to go.
That's so fucked. What the fuck are they doing?
Hi, it's Joel.
Oh, Joel.
Look, you and me on the Charles River. I could die right now, Clem.
Oh,
I've never felt that before. I'm just...
what a douchebag.
It's gorgeous.
You like it?
Yeah, it's just my taste, really. God, I've never gone out with a guy who bought me a piece of jewelry I liked.
This fucking douchebag. Poor Joel, man. Frodo, why are you doing this, Frodo?
Okay.
I'm gonna tell
Jolie?
Can you hear me? I don't want this anymore. I want to call it off! I'm tired!
Linsky was not happy and she wanted to move on.
This is a trippy movie.
Wake me up!
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Parrish. I thought you understood what was going on here.
You're erasing me from her. You erased me. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this in the first place.
I'm sorry.
You.
You know me. I'm impulsive.
That's what I love about
This is a fascinating concept.
The eraser guys are coming here, so what if you take me somewhere else? Somewhere where I don't belong. And we hide there till morning. It worked. Oh my God.
I must be about 4. Oh my gosh.
Got a salad bowl, so I'm serving salad and string beans. Don't cry, baby Joel. Baby Joel, it's okay. I'm Joel.
I bet this was the easiest scene for Jim Carrey to film.
My crotch is still here, just as you remembered it.
Yuck.
Don't. He's off the map. He's off the map.
Where?
I don't know where.
Nice.
What do you mean? I don't know where. This is bad. This is very, very bad.
What's he gonna do about Clementine? Clementine's already erased the memory, so.
Clem, there's nothing wrong with you. You're the most wonderful person I've ever met. You're kind,
All this dude's pathetic.
beautiful, nice.
What?
You're reminded of all these things. Oh, that's gonna backfire though, isn't it?
I love being bathed in the sink. Such a feeling of
I've never seen you happier, baby Joel.
There it is. It's just happened before with him.
No.
Oh,
Yes.
this is
Is he awake or is he still asleep? His eyes are open. I guarantee you he loses all his memory by the end of this movie. I can just see it coming.
Humiliation. Don't like it either. I'm just trying to find horrible secret places to.
Joel, honey, I have a surprise. I just. Oh, you know what, honey? I'm just gonna ask you in the morning. Good night, sweetheart.
That has never happened to me. Well, he has a weird thing that too. Oh, that's so weird. I love how weird this movie is.
Then hide me somewhere really buried.
It's a nice show.
So cool.
Look out! Look out!
So they were together for what, 2 years? This movie visually looks fantastic though. Wait,
I like
shot.
watching you work, Howard.
I guess,
Is she into him?
I walk this.
I watch you work out.
Nobody mind.
I told myself not to say Pope Alexander and sound like a dope, and then I go ahead and say,
it's no big deal.
you're such a sweetheart. I don't mean to be so familiar.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry. I've loved you for a very long time.
You know, I have a wife and kids. You know I have a wife and kids.
Oh, you done fucked up. Oh, fuck.
Don't be a monster, Howard. Tell the girl.
Tell me what?
He likes her as well.
You can have him. You did.
I'm sorry. You wanted the procedure. You wanted it done so you could get past the work.
If that's the case, why would she still have to work with you? Because he's gone back to where it was before. Oh, is that why he didn't want her there when Howard was coming?
Can I borrow a piece of your chicken?
And then you just took it without waiting for an answer.
What the fuck?
It was so intimate.
Wait, I would have got low-key pissed off with that.
So, no jokes about my name.
You mean like Omidar, then Omidar, then Omidar, then Clementine, Huckleberry Hound, that sort of thing?
Ah, so he didn't know that. Oh.
This is it, Joel. It's gonna be gone soon.
I know.
What do we do? What's your girlfriend's name?
Naomi, but we're not really, we're...
Whatever. So, this is great. Now I can look for,
She's so unique, isn't she, this character?
liquor.
She's authentic though, even though she's an open book.
Come back and make up a goodbye at least. Let's pretend we had one.
Bye, Joel.
I love you.
Maybe in wonder.
And here's reality. He has no idea who she is. That actually is that's shitty, man. But I guarantee most people after a serious breakup would do this, though. The question is how many times will people get together again? Meet up somehow? They erase someone from the memory several times. And then they meet on the train, don't they?
To all patients of Dr. Howard Mearswack, my name is Mary Spivo.
We've met, but you don't remember me.
You don't remember me.
I worked for a company you hired to have part of your memory erased.
Here to erase Joel Barish?
What is this?
I don't know.
He's boring. Is that enough reason to erase someone?
That pathetic, wimpy, apologetic smile, that sort of wounded puppy shit he does, you know.
What are you doing?
All right, take a minute and... Get the fuck away. Get the fuck away from me!
Can we talk about it?
No, get the fuck away!
Dude, piss off. So does Joel get his version, though? Gets his files back? He doesn't realise, doesn't he? I don't know. This is a fascinating story, though. And most people would do this, though, after. That's what makes it interesting.
I was embarrassed in public.
Hi.
Pronounced library. Library.
Hi.
Library. Library.
Library.
Look what I found.
Joel, I really like you. I hate that I said mean things about you.
Let me turn this off, okay?
Hey, it's only fair.
Where's the real Clementine? I mean, the whole
No, turn it off.
with the hair. It's all bullshit. I really like your hair. I don't think her sex is motivated. I saw it clearly the last night we were together. It wasn't sex.
Oh my
It was just
god.
sad. Hey. The only way Clem thinks she can get people
Just turn it off, please.
is to fuck them. Or at least dangle the possibility of getting fucked in front of them.
I don't do that.
I wouldn't think that.
Because it really hurts me that you said that, because I don't do that.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry about all this. I'm gonna...
Just turn it off.
I can't see anything that I don't like about you.
But you
right
will.
now, I can't.
But you will. And I'll get bored with you and feel trapped, because that's what happens with me.
Okay.
Change your heart, sunshine.
What a song. And that was Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I didn't expect that kind of film. I liked the feel of the film, first of all. It's got this weird feel to it. And I was expecting just a dramatic, like, romance. It is that, but with, like, some sci-fi element to it. I'll just say this. Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet in this are phenomenal. The way they work with each other, the way they play these characters, it's brilliant. Jim in this, a complete 180 to what roles he normally does. Compare this to Ace Ventura or to whatever, Chip and Cable Guy. Like, he is so darn different in this. He's this introverted, not very confident guy. And it must have been a tough role for him to play. I'm fascinated to know how he handled this, because he's definitely not like this in real life, and this is definitely out of his comfort zone. He did play a serious role in Truman Show, but in this, it's way different. He's this boring guy. That's how he views himself. Has this mundane. He goes work and goes home, and then it's Kate Winslet's character that brings that out of him, and she's the complete opposite. She's this impulsive, this sporadic, very in your face, but in a good way, and she kind of like brings the outgoing side out of him, and I'm sure that was a challenge for her to do as well when playing this character. And it's that saying opposites attract in this relationship, and it is the narrative of this movie is fascinating the way it's structured because I'm confused. I was confused throughout the little bit of it, like what's going on here, and how they were representing this like procedure that they do to the people's minds when they were trying to erase Clementine from Joel's mind. I liked how they shot it, him experiencing those memories before they are wiped away, and him kind of like meeting up with Clementine, and as they're experiencing this wipeout of their memories, it's fascinating stuff, and it wouldn't have worked if the chemistry wasn't there, and it was how they worked together, and I love how that scene in the beginning is ultimately how they meet again after all that shit. This was a pleasant viewing. It really was. I loved the middle part though as well when they were experiencing the memories and when he was young and him having a bath in the sink and him playing that little baby was probably the easiest part of the film for him as an actor. I can just see it. But the cast is phenomenal as well. You got Tom Wilkinson, you got Kirsten Dunst, you got Mark Ruffalo, Elijah Wood's character. He's like the antagonist if you had to think about it. Like this fucking dude is trying to steal his identity, trying to steal all these his way of trying to seduct, trying to get with Clementine by using his ways of doing it. Like, it was so messed up. I couldn't stand him as a character, but phenomenally played by Elijah Wood. And I like the ending. The ending, yeah, they know it might get to that point where they can't stand each other again and they want to erase each other from their memories, but fuck it. You know, fuck it. It's like a commentary on relationships in the sense, you know. This is like sci-fi meets romance in a weird sense, because you got this weird procedure that if it was real, everyone would want to do it eventually at some point in their lives, including me probably when it comes to something, maybe a relationship or whatever. But I really dig this film, the style of it, how it was shot, the performances. I was blown away by Jim Carrey's performance in this. I was generally, and Kate Winslet as well. You know, 2004. I am kind of ashamed I haven't watched this until now. I should have watched it a bit sooner. But I think if I watched this 5 years ago when I was in my teens, deep in my teens, when I was in high school, I don't think I would have got it as much as I do now. You know, because as someone who's came out of a relationship myself, you kind of relate in a certain sense, and I do love in the beginning. She is so fucking upfront with him. Let's get married one day and all this weird shit, and he's like, yeah, sure. Like they're so opposite, and it kind of makes sense because on the train sequence when they meet up again, despite the memory loss and all that stuff or whatever, like she feels that impulse, doesn't she? Because she knows him really, despite not having all the memories, and I'm pretty sure he does as well. I don't know. It's a deep movie in a sense. It really is. Also, the stuff with Kirsten Dunst, I really enjoyed it. She's madly had this mad crush for Tom Wilkinson's character, who was like 20 years older than her. Kind of gives me like she could probably play it, play the daughter of him. To be honest, that's how much younger she is, and it turns out they wiped her memory of him. But at the same time, why would you still have her work with you? I don't know, because eventually she will harbor those same feelings again, But yeah, it's a lot to digest for this film. I'm not gonna lie. This might be up there with my favorite Jim Carrey movies. I'm not even joking. It's so unique. It's so fascinating, and the storyline is it's brilliant, and it's such a unique film in the sense of all the other films he's done. This one is completely different to it, and it's making me feel like it's a deep film about relationships and this weird concept of you can get your memory of someone erased. Like for example, I remember in that scene when he goes to get his memory wiped there's this woman with these dog toys and all that. I'm like, damn, a dog died and she can't handle the grief. And ooh, that'd be the other reason as well. What if someone's like child dies, and the grief is so hard or horrible? I think some would keep the memory, but some would be able to. Maybe some would get rid of the memory. I don't know. Imagine if that thing actually existed. That'd be so crazy. It'd be so expensive as well. And I don't think it'd be approved. I don't know. I feel like it'd be a bit unethical. And there'll be people like Elijah Wood, his character, nicking people's panties and taking advantage of this and trying to get a girlfriend without being, by being unoriginal and being creepy as fuck. His character, man, you don't see him that much, but that boy is weird. But yeah, I don't know who directed this, by the way. It's on Netflix, so let's see what it says here. But I'm not gonna lie, the way it was structured, it did confuse me. But by the time I reached the ending, I'm like, you know what? It makes sense, and it's supposed to represent, because when you're in that state where they're trying to get rid of his memories, I'm sure it's not supposed to be linear. It's not supposed to make sense. So I can see why they did that, and having that sequence where they meet up again, play in the beginning, it was done. I like that as well, but I don't know, where does it tie the director? God damn it! Where do I go? Wait a second. Alright, I'm just searching up now. It is a long title though, Eternal Sunshine. I can see why this film was like very well received though, because it is a fascinating concept. But alright, who directed it? Michael Gondry. I have no idea who that is. Michael Gondry. Yeah, I haven't seen anything else. He made The Green Hornet. I think people hate that film. I think. Yeah. But yeah, fantastic cast, fantastic concept, and visually very, very different, I would say. And when they shoot him going through his memories and how it all breaks down and disappears and goes to the next memory and all that stuff, and him playing a younger version of himself and she doing the same thing, and the humiliation, like, it's out there, which is what I like. Strange movies, I do, because these movies that all have the same shit, same typical, it's not unique, doesn't stand out. This certainly stands out, and I'll watch this again, because there's certain when you know what's going on, he knows the clues. That will make it rewatchable as well. But yeah, that was Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and I hope you guys enjoy this reaction, and I will see you guys next time, and have a good day.